from San Juan Island again. You get to see the view. So don't look at me, look at the view. You know, when we're facing troubles, I've been talking with a lot of different clients today, and there's been a theme. There's always like this in the practice. There's a theme of how to approach problems that seems to be very helpful for people. So I wanted to share it with you. When we feel like we're looking out at a bunch of problems and we see problems all around us, the temptation is to reach out and try to fix the problem. And the question that I have been asking today is, what needs to shift in me? How do I need to shift so that when I look out, I don't see any problems? Because it is the perspective that there are problems that is the thing that needs shifting. If I look out from that standpoint of spiritual understanding, spiritual knowing, from the perspective that God has, I'm not seeing a bunch of problems. God's not seeing darkness. God is light. So if I'm in the valley and I see a bunch of shadows, I need to get to the mountaintop. I need to raise my perspective to the level of spiritual understanding and get out of the shadows. So it's really not about what do they need to change and what needs to be fixed out there. It's how do I need to shift so that I'm in a place where when I look out, I don't see problems anymore. It's like I can look at a bunch of weeds, like look behind me. There's a bunch of like shrubbery and weeds and stuff, or I can look out at this beautiful ocean. It's like if I change my perspective, I see a completely different scene. So it's up to us to shift. It's not up to everything out there to shift. And when we understand that, it becomes a whole lot easier, because then it's not out the realm of our thought. It's not something that we have no control over. If it's out there, we don't have any control over it. If it's in thought, we can shift and we can see it from a different perspective, and we can get to that place where we understand that all is well. I am loved, I am safe, God is here, all is well. And I know it, and I know it. So that is what I'm sharing with you. If you have not tried, we had a whole conversation this morning about, thought. What is divine consciousness, and how does God show up as good thoughts for us? So Morning Metaphys has just been really cool recently, and if you haven't tried it, check it out. Go to getfreesupport.com and sign up for the free trial and just see if it aligns with you. But we always welcome visitors in there. It's really fun to see people kind of coming in and out and checking it out. So go to getfreesupport.com and come say hi in our Zoom room. It's 7:30 Pacific. And if you can't come live, that's okay. You'll get the recording. But we love this stuff. We love this scientific Christianity, this scientific prayer. It's a really good thing to learn and utilize in our lives. It changes everything. So I invite you to join us. All right. Lots of love.